Hi everyone, I'm Ben from SalesSPACE and this is another weekly tech tip. Today's tech tip is about building workflows inside Zoho CRM. So workflows are a type of automation inside Zoho CRM and they can be simple or they can be complex. But today we're just going to create a simple little workflow just to get you started. Okay, so if we go into our CRM, over on the top right hand side, we click on the settings icon. Then under automation, we have workflow rules. And this shows us all the workflows that are currently in our CRM at the moment. So let's click on the create rule button. And this is our first option. So we have to decide which module this workflow is going to be set for. So the modules are these sections across the top. So you've got leads, contacts, companies, potentials, etc. So when you have a workflow and you build a workflow, it only applies to one of those modules. So you need to decide which one. So for today, we're going to create a simple workflow which says when a potential is closed and it's over $1,000, I'd like to email my team. Okay. So we need to give it a name. So a name should be simple but descriptive so that anyone else in your business can understand what this workflow does. Okay, and then the description just needs to be a bit more descriptive. Okay. Click next, and this is our workflow builder. So first thing we need to decide is when we want to execute this rule. Okay, so we've got two options here. We can do it on a specific date or time, or we can do it when something happens to a record. And by a record, we mean an actual potential. Okay, so an individual potential or an individual contact or lead, they're all records. So it's when something happens to them. So we can do it when it's created or edited, edit it, and that can be on a field edit, okay, or when it's deleted. So I'll need to do this one on a create or edit. And now I have to set the condition. So the condition is which potentials I'd like to apply this workflow to. So I can do it to all potentials, okay, or I can filter it down to specific ones here, and this is where I put my criteria in. So this is where I'll say I want it to just apply to potentials where the amount is greater than or equal to $1,000. Okay, and then over here on the plus, I can add a second condition, and I'll say where the probability equals 100%. Okay, so that will just capture the closed deals. Okay, so and you can see here it's built my criteria, condition 1 and 2. So amount greater than or equal to 1,000 and probability is equal to 100. Okay, click next, and this now gives me my action. So this is where I tell it what I want to happen. Okay, when this condition is true. So I want to send an email notification. I can choose any of my emails here that I've got set up for potentials. So I've already set this one up. So if you haven't, just go and make sure you set up an email template for potentials first, and then you can choose it from here. Okay, and then there's other actions I can do here too. I can create a task, I can run a function, I can update a field. And then I can also do scheduled actions. Okay, so I could say after 15 minutes, create another task. So that's the basics. I can add an extra condition here. So if I want to target different types of probabilities, I can do that here. I'll click save. So now you see my deal has been created and it's on. So the green button means it's on. So I can turn it off and on as well as I need it. And then if I click in it, down on the bottom right, there's a view usage link here. So I can see how many times it's been run. and it will show me the number of each time it's hit those limits. Okay. So I hope that's been useful. That's just a basic introduction to workflow rules in CRM. They're very flexible. There's lots you can do with it, but hopefully that will get you started. All right. Thanks for your time. See you next time.